Hey everyone, Rob Wise Guy 82 here. This is going to be my comic haul for April 27th, 2016. Got a couple of cool signed books that I just got in. You guys have seen a few of these. I think I've got 5 of them now. 2 of them are a little messed up, but they're a little smudged. But this is another Paper Girls #1. Signed by Cliff Chang, Brian K. Vaughan. I got it right here. Brian K. Vaughan, Cliff Chang, Matt Wilson, and Jared Fletcher. So those are all the creators. $17.99 shipped. It was $14.99 and $2.99. But it did come. Let's see. It's a little. Yeah, right there, you can see it. There it is. So it's got a little ding right there. It doesn't break color, but and then there's a big dimple in the back of it. So he refunded $7.99, so I got it for $10. So there's another one of those. This one right here is really cool. This is Black Road #1. This is the book that just came out last week. This is the Image Expo one I found. Was able to. It was $15.99 and $2 shipping. But the picture that they had just had the book without the signature that you could see right there from Brian Wood, the guy who does the Massive, DMZ, bunch of awesome things. So I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, okay, well, I don't really see a signature on there. So I sent a little message. Hey, would you mind? Really interested in the book. Love to see where the signatures are on these. If you could send me a picture, that'd be great. So I get an email a little while later saying, "Hey Rob, thanks for your interest. This is Brian. I'm the writer, and just want to let you know that I don't sign these until somebody purchases one, and then I sign it and throw it in the mail." So from what it seems, is I actually had Brian Wood emailing me, and I said, "Wow, that's pretty freaking awesome. Don't know how too many creators that actually." Get back personally on the email, but that's actually happened a couple of times. Once I told you guys with Jeremy Hahn, who writes The Beauty, and then now this. So he sent this. I asked him. I said, "Oh hell, man, what about signing it under the Image Expo in silver?" He goes, "He didn't have the silver." He goes, "But I'll sign it on the shoulder in black." It didn't have the best protection. Got a little bit of a crunched corner. So I emailed him back, and I guess he was out of town. Said he was going to be back middle of the week, and he would get another copy out to me. So I thought that was a pretty cool experience. Now, for the books, I got a couple that ended. A couple #1s. Don't know how many I'll be keeping, but we'll see. So first off, Jacked #6. This has been really good, really cool superhero slice of life type of book. Really doesn't hold anything back. Really great book. This right here, Four Eyes #4. This is volume 2, Hearts of Fire, by Joe Kelly, Deadpool writer. That's the guy that Big E's interviewed. This has been freaking great. I think it takes place in like the 20s or 30s, period piece, but with dragons. So that's all that needs to be said for me. Four Eyes, really great book. I'm giving of course, Doctor Strange. I get his regular book, so this is the Last Days of Magic to go along with the regular Doctor Strange ongoing. So this is the first book in the Last Days of Magic storyline, and then his book this week is #2, I think. And then I wasn't going to give this a shot until I saw, again, Brian Wood down here. So I'm going to see what's going on with Alien. I love the franchise. It's one of my favorite horror movies, especially when I was a kid. I absolutely love it. So I'm really excited about that, especially with Brian Wood. And then this right here, Astria, looks really cool. A revenge story. Kind of reminded me of The Brave One with Jodie Foster. which I thought that was fantastic. And then oh, well, they've done a bunch of them. I know Julia Roberts just had one. I haven't seen that, but that one with Kevin Bacon that was done a few years ago, that was really awesome too. I love the revenge stories. And then Killbox, really excited about this. American Gothic Press. That's Steve Niles' company. And then, of course, I got a couple of these, and then I've got a couple of the variants I'll show at the end of the video. I got 2 in so far, but I've got more on their way. Now I got... put these aside. Happy New Comic Book Day to everybody. Hope you get to your shop. Suiciders. This is Volume 2, Number 2, Kings of Helle. This takes place, I believe it's 30 years after the events of the first volume. Lee Bermejo, really, really good. Really gritty. Low. I love this book. This is a gorgeous book. This is number 13. Rick Remender and Greg Tocchini. Outcast, another one of my favorites. Number 18. Getting up there. Really cool cover. Interesting insinuation. Probably one of my top 5s. Postal. This is one of our newer characters. I forget her name. But she's an awesome, crazy psychopath goddess. She's awesome. Saga, of course, coming with the really gorgeous, gorgeous cover artwork on the covers. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely looks painted. And this right here, we've been waiting for a long, long time. J.G. Jones does the art. Mark Waid does the writing on this. This is number Strange Fruit, number 3. 3 of 4. Bit of a controversial when it first came out. When the hell does this take place? I think this is like the 30s or 40s, something like around there, 40s or 50s, maybe a little before that. Different type of take on the Superman story, but it's God, one of the most beautiful books that's out right now. Easy. This right here was really fun, the first issue. I'm going to give it at least another 1 or 2 just to see where it goes. The Doorman, number 2 from Heavy Metal. These are going to be some of my smaller press books. Yeah, that was Boom, so it's still a little bit bigger. Really cool about, the Doorman. He has been a guard at this portal for 40 years. Nothing's happened. Finally, his last day. Some interesting stuff starts to happen. So really, really neat take on a sci-fi, space, time travel type of thing. Really cool. This right here I really love. Super Zero from Aftershock Comics. They've been doing some really great stuff. This is number 5. Drusilla. She's our main character in this. Really great character. Can't wait to see where this goes. Really fun book, though, so far. Really fun. And then Insects, number 2. This, lot darker, more serious. This is takes place Victorian era. Our 2 sexy ladies right here. And they go through some changes. It's definitely an interesting book. Pretty gory. Pretty tough subject matter sometimes, but I enjoy it. It's interesting. Marguerite Bennett, and then Ariella Cristantina, something like that. Wraithborn, number 2, or excuse me, number 3. Sorry, I got the 10 minutes. That's what I'm checking. Coming up in a minute. And then this is Benitez. The first 2 are really good. Artwork is fantastic. I love the covers. I'll have to check. I don't know if that's the same cover as one of the original, because this is the Redux. But I'm going to have to look into see, because I wish they would do original covers, but I don't know yet. And then this Devil's Due First Comics, RRH Red Riding Hood. This is such a great, fun series. Hold on a second, guys. I got that 10 minutes right now. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Grimm Fairy Tales book, without the tits and ass. Lots of awesome action, lots of gore. Definitely a grown-up version of Red Riding Hood with a pretty cool take on it. I'm really enjoying it so far. This is number 6. Really good. And then a couple of Marvel books. This is the last of Standoff. I think I'm 3 behind on this, but it's been pretty decent. It was a Nick Spencer. Daredevil number 6. Been enjoying this. Looks like we're going to get some Elektra action. Doctor Strange number 7. And then this, like I was saying, we got part 2 of Last Days of Magic, so that's pretty cool. We get 1 and 2 right off the bat. This right here is a really awesome cover. Old Man Logan number 5. Really interesting story. We just found some interesting realization for Logan in our last issue. This right here, I've been enjoying. Don't necessarily appreciate the big squirrel girl nonsense on the cover, but anyways, to each his own, right? Opinions are like assholes, and I have one. X-23, Laura Kinney, really awesome. And then the last one, excuse me, sorry, Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Book 4. You know, let me just show you the first thing that I saw, and I'm enjoying this a lot, but I know Frank Miller has, has his style, but I'm sorry, guys, but what the hell is this? I mean, what is happening here? Nothing adds up. Everything is out of proportion. I mean, doesn't look like he tried too hard right here, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. The first thing I thought, I just, my goodness, I mean, it looks like a 6-year-old did that. I don't know, guys. But I'm still really enjoying the story, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it, guys. So, oh no, sorry, I'll show you my, so what they've been doing with 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank, they've been doing all the 90s, a lot of the 90s movie covers. So I got, this right here is The French Connection. Hold on a second. The movie is The French Connection, and you can see we've got our, what was his name, Burger, with the slingshot, remember that? There's the orc in the air. So that's just the famous scene from the movie. And there's Paige. And then, so this one is, it's not numbered or anything, but this one is limited to 250 copies. What the hell, now I can't remember which variant this is. Shoot, sorry about that, guys. Next one I know is a Larry's Comic Shop. He's got 2 of them. He's got a red one, and it's got a big logo right here that says Larry's, but that one he said is limited to 600. This one is limited to 250, but it's also numbered on the back down here. But this is The Usual Suspects. That's one of my easily top 5 favorite movies. But yeah, I got this one for $20. The other one I got for about 14. But like I said, numbered. My number is 193 out of 250. And these are, I mean, they don't get in much better shape. They're just absolutely pristine, and to be numbered. And I know there's a bunch of them. Kind of feels like it's saturated, but I mean, when you consider that they're all limited to 250, that's nothing. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm at 15 minutes. Happy new comic book day. Peace, love, and comics. God bless.